Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that you're going to use a lot when coding in Java, and that's ArrayList. Maybe you've heard of it before, maybe you've even used it, but you're still a little fuzzy on what it actually is, when to use it. Don't worry, we're going to break it down nice and easy. Right. What is an array first? Before we talk about array list, let's quickly revisit what a regular array is, because array list is built on top of it. So, an array is basically a collection of elements of the same type stored in contiguous memory location, meaning they sit right next to each other in memory, and you can access any element directly using a zero-based index in O1 time. For example, if you have an integer array, each element takes 4 bytes. So if the first element is a memory address A20, the next one is at A24, then A2A, and so on, always 4 bytes apart. That's what makes array super fast to access. Java just does a simple math formula to jump directly to any index. But here's the catch. The size is fixed. You declare it with 5 slots. It stays 5 forever. You cannot add more without creating a brand new array. So, what is ArrayList? That's exactly the problem ArrayList solves. ArrayList works just like an array under the hood. It stores elements in order, you access them by index, but the size is dynamic. It grows and shrinks automatically as you add or remove elements. Internally, when your ArrayList runs out of the page, Java quickly creates a bigger array behind the scenes, copies everything over, and keeps going. You don't have to worry about any of that. It just works. So think of ArrayList as a smarter, more flexible version of an array. Alright, let's get into the code. This is the fun part. So first thing you gotta do is import it. Just throw this line at the very top of your file. Import java.util.ArrayList. If you skip this, Java's gonna be like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, don't forget it. Then to actually create your array list, you write array list bulk of string, then create the object fruit equals new array list. Oh, I'm sorry. Like this. Alright, now that string part into angel brackets. That's basically you telling Java, hey, this list is only gonna hold string. If you want a list of numbers, you'd put box of integer there instead, or double for decimal, whatever fits your use case. Alright, the basic operation. Now, let's talk about the things you're actually gonna do with your array list. Day to day. First up, adding data with .add. Fruits .add. Alright, you can write in here like this, or apple, and the next fruits .add banana, and the last fruit .add string orange, like this. Alright, this is ultimate. Okay, super straightforward. Every time you call .add, it just throws the new item at the end of the list. No index needed, no setup, just add and go. Next, getting data with .get, like fruits dot get 0, and the second, fruits get 1, and continue like this. So this is how you grab a specific item from the list. You pass in the index, and remember, index start at 0, not 1. So the first item is index 0, second is index 1, and so on. Classic beginner trap right there. Don't fall for it. Then you can updating data with dot set like this. Fruits dot set 1 and string durian. Okay, so dot set takes two things: the index of the item you want to replace and the new value. In this case, index 1 was mango, and now we're swapping it out for durian. Simple as that. And then removing data with dot remove like this. Fruits remove string orange. Alright, so fruits dot remove 0. Oh, I'm so sorry, like this one. Alright, and 0. Okay, now dot remove is a little interesting because it works two ways. You can either pass in the actual value like orange and it'll find and remove it, or you can pass in an index and it removes whatever is sitting at the position. Both work, just depends on what you need at the time. Alright, I want to add a comment like add. So get set durian and update, and the left side is remove. And checking the size with dot size. You can checking the size with size. Okay, the example like fruits dot size. Alright, this is returns the number of elements. Okay, this one's pretty self-explanatory. It just tells you how many items are currently in your list. Super useful when you're looping through it or doing some kind of validation. Alright, now let's talk about time complexity. Basically, how fast or slow each operation is. Access by index. 0, 1, fastest you can get Java. Java jumps directly to the index using a formula. Doesn't matter if you have 10 or 10 million items, still instant. Search. No shortcut here. Java scans one by one until it finds what you're looking for. Bigger list, more time. Insert at the end. Just slaps the new item at the end. It's super fast. Insert at middle or front. This one's costly. Java has to save every element after the insertion point to make room. The more item, the more shifting. Delete at the end. Just reduce the size counter. Nothing moves fast. Delete at middle or front. Same deal as inserting in the middle. Everything after the removed item has to shift left to fill the gap. And resize. When the internal array is full, Java creates a bigger one and copies everything over. Rare, but expensive when it happens. So, the golden rule, Reading and adding at the end is fast. Everything in the middle, that's gonna cost you. Alright, so, okay, enough the theory. Let's actually write some code. So, here's a simple ArrayList example from scratch. You should be import java.util.ArrayList. Don't forget it. Import java.util.ArrayList. Alright. So declare the main class. Public class main. You can print public static void main string args and ArrayList string, then create the object fruits equals new ArrayList. Okay. Oh. Okay. And fruits add apple, banana, and something like that. Fruits. Okay, add orange. And you can print in Java. You can print like system the out the print system or print. You can pass the string all for it. Maybe like this actually. Okay. Don't forget the plus. So fruits and index 1 fruit dot get 1 and then so total. Okay. Okay, you can tap and fruits remove mango. Okay, and so after removing mango, and ArrayList can be resolved. Okay. Alright, first we import ArrayList, then create a new one called phrase. The string means this, and the output like this. Okay. And that's a wrap for today's video. So we covered what an array is, how ArrayList builds on top of it, the basic operations, time complexity, and we even wrote the code together. If this helped you code, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Got any question? Drop them in comments. I will try to answer every single one. See you in the next one.